So the shit just stopped. I was trying to check the time. 5:30. I said 6 or 6:30. We gotta go home and take a shower. So this is where the workout actually starts. Where did you see? I think I did earlier. All right. Core workout, aka idea. I know I've repeated myself 3 times now. I'm having fun. Sorry. Forgive me. Jumping, pistol squats, Cossack squats. I'm gonna be practicing everything that I love to preach, and then we're gonna be throwing some jumping into there because I feel like we need to work on our explosivity. So that's as simple as it gets, really. Now, the bad thing about this type of training, you look weird until you get good at it. And then you look really fucking cool. So everybody's like, holy shit. You can do that? I didn't know that was possible. Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah, bud. Yeah. I mean, look at the toes, bro. I didn't used to be able to do that. I know that's nothing special, but look at this, bro. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. It ain't nothing now. It really ain't nothing, bro. Let's jump. Come on now. That right toe was broken a year ago. So that's cool. Anyways, this car just kind of pulled up over here, took our space. I'm gonna move just because I like this, how this land looks over here. We're just gonna go over here, take off our socks, and we're gonna start off with pistol squats. I'm expecting them to be assisted at first. And you know, since we're doing pistol squats, we'll put the camera over here so that I can be facing down. Sorry, excuse me. So that I can be facing downhill, because that'll make the pistol squat easier. And I am not a Giga Chad. Now, before we get started, I love to smoke and work out. So that's what we're gonna do. I feel like this thing's about to die. Allah Akbar. Allah Akbar. Oh, yeah. Nobody saw that. I don't want to see kids see me smoking. Pistol squats. Here we go. But look at this, man. Definitely gotten a lot springier. You know, like this used to like actually be painful. I would still do it despite the fact that it was painful, but now it's like, it feels comfortable to do it now. It feels good to do it. Actually, believe it or not, the place where this hurts the most is the big toe. Everything else feels good, but the big toes, they don't like it. Pistol squats. Fuck, dude. It's been a while since I've actually worked out, so I wish I had music. Oh, damn, bro. Oh, fuck. Okay, whatever. As you can see, hip flexors are weak. Stabilizer muscles are not good. And there's a hip muscle in here that, and plus the hip flexor, that doesn't allow the leg to stick out in its natural position, so it sort of caves in. And because of that, this side caves in as well. It should be able to sit like this, and I should just be able to lift up, but I fucking can't. Damn it, I have nowhere to really get assistance either. So I'm just gonna do pistol squat negatives. I'll do as many positives as I can, which will probably just be 1 or 2. and then I'll just switch to negatives. And since we're doing negatives and it's an easier movement, we'll focus on being as strict as possible. This is why I get annoyed when people say, I can't do that. And that's my excuse for not ever even trying. Just do the easier version, except do it properly, until the easy version becomes a little too easy, and then try a little harder version. Come on, man. Man, I just wish I had assistance. We're gonna, fuck, god damn it. God damn it. This is actually really hard. We're gonna switch legs. We'll do one more actually, but this is getting a little too hard. Fuck. I know we cheated a little bit on that one. Ouch. Oh. So when I do this is how I know my right knee is really fucked up. I get a very sharp pain in my right knee. Honestly, from here, I should be able to just stand up. Like, I should be able to shift weight, put it right here and stand up. But I get a sharp pain. I can feel it. This leg, I know, can do it. It's just, I can't. And that bothers me so much. And I can see the imbalance in my foot. Just this in and of its, fuck, you can see it. Jesus Christ. This one's standing down, but it's like this one. You see? You see what I'm talking about? There's also a root here that doesn't help. It's so annoying. It's like what do I have to do there? Do I seriously just have to rotate this ankle in and tense and then put weight on it? And over time, you know what I mean? This is, by the way, how I figure out most of my problems. It's just, you try something, and this feels good, by the way. It feels tiring though, but it shouldn't really be that tiring. Should just be able to hold it in this position, because I'm really not doing anything that crazy. You see how the ankle's straighter now? Yeah. And you see how the leg's shaking? Yeah. Okay. Now, so if we keep the leg like in that position and then lift our butt up off the ground, which forces weight on that leg. Holy fuck. Bro, everything is already so tired. You can see how much I'm shaking. See? This is what it's all about right here. I'm like focusing on creating a U with my feet. I don't want to drop that ankle though. I feel like I'm dropping that ankle. This is good enough. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. See how it's like more symmetrical? It's not perfect, but it really is good enough. My inner thighs are burning. This may look easy, but this is not fun. Inner thighs are burning. Ankle feels so uncomfortable right now. It feels like a tendon stuck. Feels like something right here, like in this area, stuck on something. Okay. Now we're moving the legs forward because this push to the knees Look, you'll see another angle from this. This does, for some people, this would look painful. So, moving it forward. The reason why is because I want to put more pressure on that knee. So now my hands aren't even touching the ground. Look, roll it both out. Just putting more pressure on the feet in this position. But it's still, we're not pushing, we're just holding it in this position. Now I'm gonna put my hands down behind my knees, right? Butt off the ground again. And I'm pushing up into the knees because I want to give the knees a little bit of a break. This is a very intense position, so I'm kind of like pushing against the knees a little bit just to give this right knee a break because we're pushing it. Let's just say that. But see how I can hold my weight in this position? Hands off the ground. I know I can pick myself up. There's a reason why I'm able to do that pretty easily and without shaking. It's because I have the muscle. Like, I know I can lift myself up, but there's something missing in this kinetic chain, in this, whatever the hell you describe it as. There's something missing in this machine that just prevents me from being able to do the things that I was created to do. We gotta find that missing piece. And we gotta repair it. That's what we're doing. It's what it's all about. 5:30, it's 5:30, 42 now. Okay, just kind of taking a break, man, because that may look like it's easy, but seriously, try it. Try it. Like, honestly, and if you're able to do it, and it's easy, listen, bro, you're just better. Really. No ego, you're just better. But I know for most people, that's not easy. It's really not. But I also know that most people would think it looks easy because it's not like a squat where it's 400 pounds, veins are bulging. But no, that feels fucking great, dude. That's what I'm talking about. Listen to your body. So there's that. We were interrupted in the middle of doing pistol squats because I wondered. The reason also why I did that was because my left knee is my good one, right knee is my bad one. So I wanted to kind of give it a little bit of a warm up and do like a special exercise before I did a goddamn one-legged pistol squat on it. And you know what I'll do? I'm also gonna do a Cossack squat real quick, just to open up the hips a little bit more, because there's this like literally right here in the hip. This is perfect for it. You're about to see it right here. So there's this side. Nice little Cossack squat for you. Right, we're just gonna hold it here for a little bit. You know, shift the weight around a little bit. Get down, get back up. You know what I'm saying? I feel an impingement in my hip. It's sharp. It does not want to work with my movement at all. In fact, the more I push into it, the more it feels like it just wants to pop, but in the worst way possible. So, don't do that. Just pushing forward. Nice little hamstring stretch here. Ooga booga. Yeah. Let's see if I can do this. This is left arm, right leg. Yeah. See, normally I'm not able to do this. I really am not that flexible. You can see how much I'm shaking though. See? Hold on. I'm shaking just fucking sitting here, bro. This is how you can tell I don't do it often. Because it's hard to do, man. It really is. Oh, damn, dude, shut the fuck up. Stay down. I can't breathe. Oh, oh damn. Oh, damn. So there's that. Now we're just gonna stand back up. Hold that there. Oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's all about moving through that range of motion, baby. Okay. Switching sides. Okay. This is also still important for this side of the hip. So, gonna do both. Calves are honestly getting, you can't notice at all, I understand. But like, I can see where the veins will come in the future. Like, good veins. It's funny because I've always had, and the reason why I'm mentioning this, it's not to be like egotistical, whoa, whatever. That's something I'm honestly really self-conscious about, is being seen as egotistical. And I also hate repeating myself. So it's like genuinely a problem. Because it's like, I want to say, listen, I'm not trying to sound egotistical, but I also know that I say that too much. And it's like, then you start to get perceived as insecure for repeating yourself, because it feels like you really want other people to hear you. And it's just the whole thing. So, really, I don't want to sound egotistical. But, like, I'm excited, man. I really am. Whenever I started this journey, that's what I was saying. I always had bad calves. Like, I trained bodybuilding style, which is like, you're going for hypertrophy. You're aiming for typically 12 to reps, slow and controlled, deep negative with a good stretch. 2 sets to failure. Like, you really want to train hard, with food throughout the day, protein consistently, 200 to 500 calorie surplus, slowly putting on weight, and then whenever I felt like it, every few months or so, cutting a few pounds off in like, a couple weeks. Not really, more like a month of just, I'm not really eating as much. So, doing that for a while, like, my calves were small the whole time. And it's because I never really trained calves, man. Like, this is a hypothesis I have just based off of my personal experience. And it's that training calves the traditional way for people with bad genetics who still have shitty looking calves. It's not bad genetics. The calves are, let's just, to say the least, very capable of doing all sorts of things. You have to understand, it's like this tiny little section of muscle, which, if trained properly, is supposed to not only stop the weight on top of itself, but bounce, take it, absorb it, and then push it back out. That small muscle, your cute little bench press, I can bench press 225 pounds. That's your fucking chest, both. Goddamn, it's your chest, shoulders, biceps, even your back with leg drive, right? Your calves. There's something in the woods. Your calves are taking that dead weight on one leg at a fucking time and then bouncing, okay? So the reason why you don't have good looking calves is because you haven't trained your calves to be able to do that. It's not the fact that you've done your hypertrophy and your 3-4 times a week with your creatine and your deep stretches. It's not that. It's the fact that it's capable of so much more than that. And this is a very long-winded explanation and rant, when in the beginning I really could have just said, you're putting all of your eggs in one basket in a more complicated way. You really need to branch out. That's all I'm saying. Because ever since I started training this way, what's fun is I don't really like train calves. I don't have like, I'm gonna grind out 3-4 sets. It's gonna feel like hot searing coals on my calves. It's gonna hurt to breathe because the pain radiates up to the heart and like literally affects my heartbeat. That shit hurts. It's not fun. But ever since I started training calves this way, they're a lot more capable now, and they're also just a lot bouncier. But also, like, there's veins coming in. And I always saw videos of people who had, like, veins on, like, the shin bone and shit like that. I'm like, God damn, bro, this dude just has veins everywhere on his legs. How's that possible? And it was kind of weird because I noticed all the people who had that were either, number one, fucking incredible bodybuilders, or number two, people who were incredible in the sense of the way I train, they perfected it, and they're the ones who teach me, and they look incredible. So it's kind of cool to see like what I see on them starting to develop on myself. I know I like to talk a lot, and I can go on rants. I like to explain things down to their smallest detail, number one, for my enjoyance, but also number two, because some people don't understand, and it helps to go on these long-winded explanations. You know, it is nice to every now and then have somebody next to you who will go, hey, I'm not dumb. You don't have to, not dumb, but you know what I mean? Like, hey, I understand what you're saying, so you don't have to fucking say all that. Just boil it down, which is also kind of fucked up to say to somebody all the time. You're allowed to say that to people. Just don't say it to them all the time. You have to allow people to speak. That's what I've learned. I don't get to speak that often because people love to speak a lot, and I'm willing to make that sacrifice because it doesn't really hurt me. I still have my time to talk. I still have my time to do things. Mosquitoes are out. The reason why I'm also spending a lot of time in this position is because, number one, my fucking back is tight, which is why you keep seeing me push against it. Number two, I can feel how my knee is tight. Again, it's like that same feeling that was bothering me on that little butterfly movement I was doing earlier is getting me on this one as well. Very, very annoying. And this is my bad hip. So look at me try to reach. Like, look at this shit. Bad hip. Okay, and I've been stretching a lot longer in this position, right? I'll do like the same warm up. I can touch it, right? Where's it? Oh, hold on. Ah. Oh, it's the lower back. Holy shit. That twist. Oh. Oh, that's pain. Ah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're laying down after that one. Fuck. I was trying to catch a mosquito. Ooh, yeah, my knee does not like that. Hello. Well, there's that. So that's the advanced version of that stretch I was showing you earlier, where it's crisscross applesauce. Lean in, because you see this twist? Yeah. Well, straighten out your leg, lean your body that fucking far over, and then goddamn twist through that shit, motherfucker. Sorry, I know I'm cussing a lot, but you do that. It's not fun. But, man. So there's that. I'm happy with that. I'm very happy with that. You really don't have that much time left. It's like I've wasted a lot of time, but I've also been really productive at the same time. So I'm really not disappointed. Just doing this every day that's good enough. It really is. Because, you know, you got to think, I'm working at goddamn Walmart 9 hours a day, and I still do stretches and exercises at Walmart when I can. And then I'm coming back and then doing this. And remember, all day at work, I'm on my legs like this all day, moving around. And this is a healthy position to be in. So coming back from work and then doing this it's really beneficial. Now, if you're somebody who sits in a chair all day, you're gonna need a lot more like actual, like real stretching and like some movement in there where you're stretching but strengthening. A lot of this has primarily just been stretching. There really hasn't been muscle involved in much of it. And you can tell because I've been able to talk this whole time without getting out of breath. So, yeah. Bitch. I don't know if I want to do those pistol squats just because of how my leg feels. Like, honestly. I'll still do the jumps. So I do that throughout the day, and it's really just to see how my leg feels, how my knee feels, and also just to get it moving. Like, it's a very healthy habit to have. Looks a little weird. People think you're somebody who can't stand still, but it's really just like, you know, I can either stand around with my hands in my pockets and look fucking weird, or I can sit here and do something useful. So I'm gonna try this pistol squat. My knees or my hip still feels like it's locked up, and I'm just a little sketched out. My toes have gotten a lot better though. You can't really see them, but they've got a much better spread on them. I know I just picked my nose. It's itchy. I've been sick. Forgive me. Nah, but you got a much healthier spread on them. They're a lot, let's see. They're a lot stronger than they used to be. And they just look better. Feet, I can tell my feet, they're more like vascular and like just, they take up more space now in a good way. But yeah, pistol squat. Oh, fuck. Fuck, dude. I really don't want to do this. You see how it's caving in, man? I don't like that. I really don't. I'm just gonna do this stretch, because this is part of the reason why that's happening. Remember that iliotibial band I was talking about earlier? Like, the vascularity of my calves right now are crazy. I didn't even know that vein existed. Bro, let me show you this shit. I know this shit will show up on camera too. What the fuck? Man, I hope you can see it, bro. Not on some weird shit, but you can't see it. I know you can't see it. What the hell? That's crazy though. It's bad lighting. Cause dude, you gotta understand this is my bad calf too. And it's just better. I understand it still looks puny, but it's so much better. That's so cool. So right now I'm basically trying to sit down so it applies more pressure on that hip, which is why I keep adjusting my leg. I'm like looking for the perfect position. There we go. I like that. I'm gonna just sit here. See if I can lift myself up. Hello. It's crazy how compromised the knee feels in this position. Like, actually, my knee feels, it's such a strange feeling. Just take my word on it, my knee feels weird and weak. It feels tired in this position. Nice little rotation forward. Plant the knee, rotate the whole body because this leg is trapped. Lock the arms. Oh, fuck. Hold up. Too much weight on the toes. God damn, that fucking hurts. This is a very tense position. I'm sorry. That was a good idea. Now we gotta try that. God damn, bro. I was basically putting all my weight into the fucking 3 toes. Okay, plant the knee, and then we'll just rotate this way. Grab the back of the heel. Yeah, I mean, it's cool. Nothing mind-blowing. I guess it just makes the movement more, adds more motion, I guess. You know, you could like stand up, right, and then do the twist, and then go back to engaging that standing up muscle, go down, touch, stand up, rotate, right. Yeah, see, that's a good idea. That right there, it's a great idea. Now we gotta do that on the other leg. Potential problem though, when I did that, I got the same sharp feeling that I got on my right knee earlier that I typically get. I got it in my left. So that probably means that I'm gonna try to do this and it's gonna hurt this knee way too much, because it put it in a similar stressful position. That stressful position, by the way, is essentially where when my foot's over like this and my ankle starts to go off to the side, it's like it lacks muscle to keep it secure like that, right? And that causes this bone to shift. Watch this. You see how it shifts? That bone, here, hold up, watch this. See how that bone shifts? That's what happens. But there's weight on it while it shifts. And when that happens, man, let's just say that should not happen. There should be muscle supporting this to keep it in place. And it shouldn't even be something that you have to think about. It's the way our body was designed. Please trust me. That's right. You're gonna do the other side. So let's feel it out the same way we did. You basically just, it's the start of a dragon squat. It's the stretch that, you know, sort of begins everything. And a dragon squat is where it's like right here, right? And then this leg goes out and forward, and then you squat and lift up. Now, I don't have the core strength or hip flexor strength or glute strength and a lot of other strengths to be able to get myself down in a position where, number one, my foot is through, because this is what people can do. They can literally go through like this. Hold on. Go through like this. And then like almost damn near touch their foot while they're not touching the ground, except for that leg. It's so fucking crazy. Some people are so strong. That's just like, that's another level. That's just perfection. It really is. So, but yeah, it's the start of that movement. Sorry. Take this. Right. And then we're just sort of we're sticking that leg out. Right? Oh, hold on. The balls are getting stuck. Okay. All right. It's the bad part about, maybe that's what makes women more flexible. Their balls don't get stuck. I'm just talking shit. Nah, but seriously though, that's fucking annoying. So I'm just kind of holding this and putting weight on this because I can feel in that inner hip, the same place where I get that feeling that there's a sharp pain and that something's stuck. I'm getting like a good feeling. Let's just say that. It feels tired. It feels like it feels hard to do. It's not fun, but it feels good. You know, it's like, imagine you've been trapped, you know, underwater for 3 minutes. You haven't had any oxygen. When you come up, you feel like shit. This is not a perfect analogy. It's close enough, though, for you to understand. When you get out of the water, you feel like shit. You're out of breath. You're still struggling, but those first few breaths of air is like, holy fuck. And that's kind of what the feeling is reminiscent of. It's not, obviously not exactly that, where it's, you know, it feels tired. It feels like you're pushing something and it doesn't want to be pushed. Like you could low-key kind of injure yourself doing this, but it feels good. So you keep doing it. Not a perfect analogy, but one nonetheless. Goddamn, yeah. It's crazy how, this is how I know this hip's so much more fucked up compared to the last, because this makes this hip more tired than this one. When on the other exercise, on the other side, this is the target area. So on both sides, this becomes the target area, which is how I've identified that this is a problem. I get that same popping feeling when I push it in from this angle. It doesn't pop again, it just feels like it wants to pop. Like one of those painful pops where it's like, you know it's gonna hurt if it pops. And in this position, in this case, you know, let's just say, to say the least, you're not 100% sure that that pop will do good. It's probably gonna fuck you up. So let's try not to do it. I'm really just giving this fucking hip time to stretch, man. So now take this touch. By the way, I don't get that feeling on my inner hip like I do on the other side. So that's how I know. Honestly, I kind of didn't want to do this on the other side just because I know it's going to be better. But since I'm on camera, I'll be a man of my word. I feel like I've done it enough where it's like, I know this side's fine. The only reason why I'm doing this is really for this leg. I know my left leg in this case is fine. All I need to do is strength training in that regard through the ranges of motion. But the, you know, first acquisition of that, you know, position, let's just say, I already have. Oh, fuck, that's right. Okay, so take that touch, take that, stand up, put weight on that hip, right? Then walk it in. Yeah. Now it helps a lot with this. Oh my God. Holy shit. What the fuck? Oh. What the fuck? Oh, fuck. Alright. So, this position feels a lot better than it did earlier. I'm not doing anything to the ankles. So I'm really not sure how it looks on camera. Not doing anything different. I can't see what it looks like on camera. We'll do this. Yeah, ankle still needs to be a little higher, but I feel like it's better. So there's that. Now let's do the jumping portion. We're gonna do this very quick, 40 minutes, 6:10. We really don't have that much time. We will be late. I apologize, Luna. So there's that. Now we are going to do the jumping portion. I don't know how much of this we're gonna do. I'm just go ahead and start and not procrastinate because I really don't have that much time. Yeah, this thing's stuck. Tuck. Yeah, that song stuck in my head, man. All that for nothing. It's dead. Okay. Now, I'm going to be honest. This is the worst part. Without a doubt. I'm going to take off my shirt now. It's getting dark. Nobody's going to be looking at me. This is also just not the fun part. I'll take off my glasses too. Right now, I'm just kind of massaging my hip. It's a tight muscle. It's the muscle we just stretched. Okay. Take my glasses off too. This is really the dumbest workout known to me. But it's a workout nonetheless. I feel like it'd be better to do like a one-leg drive, hop up. We've already done our Cossacks, but it's literally just this. It's just jumping. Huh. So there's that. It's like burpees, but harder is the best way to describe it. Push-ups are easy. Jumping is the tiring part. So take the push-up out, and just fucking jump. Yeah. Oh yeah. Got my keys. Keys are over there. Yeah. Right now, I'm just I hate having a dry throat so much. I just want to talk. So right now, I'm just, since it's during my rest, I would still like to do something productive. So I'm honestly kind of just trying to lock my arms in and then push in with my shoulders. If this makes sense, push in but activate. Basically, you're pushing in to activate the muscles, but then you want to push out with your legs. You don't want to activate the muscles any more than you already have. You just want to let them get dragged out. Now we're just tensing up. At least I'm just tensing up. the arms and sort of going between that tense position and the other position. It's just nice to do this during. Couldn't tell if that was a star or what, but that is the moon, right? Oh, no, that's weird. You know when you tap the screen and a yellow square pops up and it's like, oh, you've tapped the screen. That's on my screen for some reason. Right here, there's a yellow circle. I thought it was a star. I'm just explaining that so you don't think I'm schizophrenic. Fun fact, schizophrenics that see visual things and hear audio using their camera can, you know, looking at their hallucinations through the camera, it'll show if it's actually there or not. So that's cool. All right, back to jumping. See how you can kind of do something productive during that rest though. You know, it's like you're always kind of doing something, and it's either hard or easy, but you know, you're just doing something. That's it. So back to the monkey workout. I'm not procrastinating. My back just feels tight. And then I started doing this twist. And I get annoyed when I do this twist because left side is fine. Right side, muscle in my obliques gets caught on the ribs. And it like is very uncomfortable. And sometimes can actually be like really painful. Like actually. And I've also torn the muscle in my abdomen doing that, but it wasn't anything major. I'll explain the feeling real quick. It was like just like a shock, a cold shock, or I could have just like pinched a nerve or like stretched a nerve. Now that I think about it, it was like a shock that spread from the abdomen up to the ribs, to the knot that was caught on the rib or whatever. I'm gonna wait till this car passes and then we're gonna start. That's all I wanted to say. Okay. Cool. I'll probably just do one good set and then one real quick set, and I'll head out. I will still be like 20-30 minutes late though, so sorry. Real quick, the Asian stance, it's like this, bend the legs, and then it's like you literally grip the ground with your toes and then like push into the earth and then like align your core. Sorry, just came to mind. Really fucking cool. I'm so sorry. These are fucking hard to do, bro. Kid crying. He'll get over it. Wade in the water. I know, I know. That's cool. I can see the planets in the sky. 1, 2, 3. Well, the moon's not a planet, but yeah. I miss being able to look at the stars when I was younger without my glasses, and you could just see everything. And it was in Burgal, the middle of nowhere. There were no lights, no light pollution. What the fuck, dude? We've lost so much. People don't even realize. Oh, dang it. Okay. Then here's the quick set. Knees still feel good. Legs feel tired, but they're still there. They got a nice fluid motion to them. 3, 2, 1. Sorry. Gotta grip the ground first, no rush. Get everything nice and straight. I'm happy with that. All right. But I gotta go. I had to put down the phone. Oh, fuck. Ba-da-da. Da-da-da-da. I know. Gosh, she's the only one. Oh, fuck. Now, bear with me here, my brother. We are putting the socks back on. Putting the shoe back on. Then headed in the car. Headed home. Taking a shower. Gonna play some video games. Talk to this girl I met from work. Have some fun. And then see where the night goes from there. Probably, I don't know, man. I really need a new hobby or something. Like, I can't. What the fuck? Part of me just feels wrong. Just after work, coming home and playing video games. You have free time. There's somebody you need to be. And you're just sitting here playing video games. And that thought just never leaves the back of my head. And leads me to be unhappy most of the time. But when I can get into a routine and really listen to that and in a way like chase the future I'm envisioning, I'm happy. And I have bountiful amounts of energy that I just want to share with everybody, and I just want to help people. I'm so happy and fulfilled that I don't care if you're mad at me. I don't care whatever negative feelings you're trying to make me feel like. That won't work on me. I'm sorry. You can't make me hate you, because I know you're not actually a bad person. You're just angry, or you're sad. You're just, fuck, I don't know. It's a long list, but yeah, I can't let that affect me. I just want to help you, because there's a good side to everything, and I want to show you it. So it's really important that I do the right things, and that's where I get a sense of responsibility from, because I think those things, and honestly, thinking about it makes me want to cry right now. But when you know you aren't trying your hardest, and I'm not trying my hardest right now, you know that it's not just you who's missing out on things. It's all the positivity and love and support that you could bring to those around you. And it's not about me. It's not about me feeling that. It's not about me feeling that for myself. It's about me doing it for others. Because then no matter how bad I feel, I'll at least be able to always in the back of my head have that anchor of bad days are going to happen. Bad months are going to happen. Hell, you can even have a bad few years, but through and through it, I loved those around me, and hopefully they love me too. And that's a burden. And it's one that scares the shit out of me. Really does scare the shit out of me. But it's so beautiful. And it's one that I know, everyone knows, this is common sense. You cannot run away from that burden. That is a gift from God. And you need to take that. And you just got to get out of your own head. I'm talking to myself at this point. You just got to get out of your own head. There's a whole world out there, man. And it really is beautiful. Because you've seen it before. But you're not looking for it anymore. You're looking for a problem. You want to have a problem. And that's not why God created us. He didn't create us to look for problems. He created us to confront them. And looking for problems is the biggest problem you can have. It's the biggest problem you can confront. Just like in the Bible. Luna, if you're listening to this, I said it last night. Just like in the Bible. I'm repeating for anybody new that would be here. I mean, that's a lot of what the Bible is about. It's about confronting snakes, metaphorically. And what those snakes really are is it is the devil. And the devil is selfishness, ignorance, hate, running away, fear. He's everything negative. In the whole Bible, not the whole Bible, I haven't read it before, but I do know that that's a very important message in the Bible, is confronting those snakes. And that's exactly what that is. That idea that I just shared, that's essentially what that is I see it in everybody. Everybody's looking for a problem, but it's that's the biggest problem of all you can have, is looking for a problem, because God didn't create you to look for problems. He gave you free will, and you're choosing to do this. Okay? Get over yourself, dude. You're not that fucking important. Believe it or not. I don't know why you want to believe that so bad and why it's such a big deal to you, but you're not fucking special at all. You could die tomorrow. A few people would give a fuck. 30, 20, if you're lucky. Actually give a fuck and think about you. A few decades, they'll still think about you. No one actually gave a fuck. This is what I'm trying to say. All the people that you were worried about, their opinions, all of that shit, they don't care. You die, they'd be like, oh, that's so tragic. And then they just forget about you. So get over it. That's all I'm saying. It's not that big of a deal, clearly. Just based off of that alone, just based off of people's reactions, based off of a matter of fact, reality. Sorry, you can't run from that. I know I'm right. And it's for some reason nobody else is. This is the part that blows my mind, right? Because I'm 21 and I'm supposed to be just figuring out how the world works. And now I'm stepping into the world, and it's I'm surrounded by fucking retards who don't know anything. They're so concerned with shit that doesn't matter. And they've been doing it for so long that they haven't even grown. You're still children. Come on, man. God didn't create you for that. That's all I'm trying to say. And I would love to say this to you, and I would love to walk you through it, and I would love to be there for you. But I'm only 21. I don't have any credentials, and I don't know how to carry myself in a way that other people would trust in me to do that. I don't know how to be that person, so I can't. I wanna be that person. I will be that person, but I can't do it right now. And I just hate seeing that look on people's face of just, I see everything that's wrong with you. I know exactly what's wrong with you, and I would love to tell you, but I just can't. I don't know how to say it in a way and at the right time for you to understand that, okay, he's just trying to help, and he is right, and that he really is just trying to offer me advice. But I'm 21, you know, I have the face of a little kid. How do I carry myself in such a way that whenever I say that to somebody, I'm not attacking them and being condescending, but I'm saying it in a way that they'll listen to me, because they'll understand that I know, and that I really am just trying to help. I don't know how to do it. Right now, I'm just a dumb kid. But I know I'm not a dumb kid. Whatever, I'm repeating myself. There's no water in here. There's this Energy B12 shot. It is 1 hour, 6:31. I need a caller. I'm gonna take this Energy B12 shot. This shit'll wear off, go to sleep, wake up, yada, yada, yada. Have another, yeah, go fuck yourself. I'm drinking it. This is a bad idea. This is a real bad idea, man, because I should just go to sleep. Alright. That one's for you, Luna. You got a fucking caffeine addiction. I don't know, but I'm just gonna say you do. Alright. Deuces, I'm about to drive home. Do everything that I said before. Take a shower. Hopefully heal the throat a little bit more. I haven't been able to sing. Shit sucks. But that's the plan. Deuces.